Hello. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, just me. I'm a guest.
Okay. You will have the pleasure to see the funniest class ever.
Carol,
Yes.
let me tell you girls something. I recorded the class with Antonio, but there are some crazy parts because the app won't
okay.
work. And then there will be some, I don't know if I trimmed the video to make it better or if I send the way it is.
It is okay.
Because there are some parts that, I mean, I needed to log in again and the app wouldn't work, but eventually, and I didn't show you girls, I created a presentation about the Vikings. So I took turns between the presentation and the app because I created, I told you about the project, right? So I created the presentation because of the project.
I asked her, Isa, to record the class she was going to have with Antonio today because we cannot watch her class. So it would be, I asked her to show us how it would be for Antonio to work with this technology and so on. For sure.
Wellington is writing that he needs 5 minutes.
He needs 5,
Oh, if Wellington needs 5.
Okay, should we be worried?
He's the only one who comes on time, Rachel.
Really?
He's amazing. Wellington is amazing with the time. How old is Antonio?
12, I guess.
Okay.
He is Enrico's best friend.
He is. Enrico was asking me if
Yeah.
I would be the teacher because he knows Pietro as well.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Enrico is a little spy.
Yeah.
He was sending me messages on the weekend. I will post some moments, and because we love Hot Wheels.
Oh yes.
And he has the you know, the, I don't know how to say that, the track. Is it called track?
As isn't it?
I think it is.
He has the whole with all the accessories, and he was playing with his cousin. And then he was like, say hi. He shot a video and say hi. And he was talking to me in English on WhatsApp and in the audio. So cute.
He's amazing.
He is 11, Rachel. He is the best kid ever.
My dear, there was a time when I needed to teach like less than 1 year old. So 11 for me is heaven.
Oh my God.
11 for me is heaven. Heaven.
Oh my God. Less than a year old. Wow.
Now they should learn how to pee and poop themselves.
In English.
This is the only teachable things, you know, for them.
Maybe say it in English. Maybe subscribe in English, basically.
Yeah.
So I know the thing about hello, how are you? Yeah. When I need to do that, I do, but not my favorite.
Too hard.
Not my favorite. Yeah.
Too hard. Yeah, really kindergarten is just
kindergarten,
for the strong ones.
Kindergarten. But then I was showing Antonio the presentation, and then he said, "Oh, the Vikings, they don't exist anymore." I say, really? Sure. Let me show you something. And then he said, because he's dying to talk about the Norse religion, and say, hold your horses, not now. There is a step-by-step over here. He's dying to talk about that. And then he said, no, because the Viking age ended because people converted. Said, no, not exactly. Let me show you.
And there's Wellington.
Now we can stop saying bad things about him because he's here.
Definitely, and it's not a great idea that he listens.
Let's keep the secret.
Let's
Hello. Hey.
You know
Housewife.
what we were doing, yeah?
Probably gossiping about me.
No,
Probably.
no, absolutely.
Probably.
We would never.
There's no other reason for somebody else.
Oh, jeez.
No other subject. How are you doing, baby?
Definitely tired.
Really?
Oh,
Are
yes.
you back already?
Not yet.
No.
I wish because vacation mode when we need to
When you're
handle it.
about to, yeah.
So I was painting all my home. So it was definitely a really busy day, but I'm surviving.
How long until the bedroom is ready, the baby's bedroom?
It is ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now everything is ready. Even the chair for my car, it's all set. Leo's luggage is prepared. So as soon as baby said, okay, I'm available, we said, so do we.
Okay, wait. Leo,
Yeah.
how on? You're not gonna do it. It's like Leo from
What?
Leonardo.
No, Leo is my wife.
But
My
Leo
son is
is
going-
your
It's my nickname and her
Yeah.
nickname.
I
And our
didn't
son is
know.
going to be Theo. Theo.
Oh. With or without an H?
With.
With. Oh,
And
it's so
if
cute.
Yeah.
I love the name. Love it.
Yeah. It's my cousin's son's name as well. He is, I think, 2 or 3 years old. It's Theo, yeah. And if you have a girl after him, her name is gonna be Logia.
It could be. It could be, but I think that is
My God, we are being
something that Leo
recorded.
is not going to accept.
I think that I was weird with names, Isadora, but you won. You won.
Yeah.
Because my son's name is Kadosh.
See?
Well, if it was my choice, Theo is Leo's choice. Mine would be Azaf.
Azaf. Yeah, Azaf
Azaf.
is a nice name.
Yeah.
And now everybody is naming their sons like Caleb. It's Caleb everywhere you look.
It's
I
the
like
new
it.
Enzo.
Exactly. It's the
They
new
mistake.
Enzo.
They mistake my son for Caleb like every day. This is not Caleb. He's not
Ah, you
Caleb.
see? You see? Kadosh. Kadosh is a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hebrew name is saying it's one of the gods' names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. We know. If I had a son, his name would be Djalma.
Because of Djalminha, the player,
Be-
soccer player. I'm kidding. Absolutely
Because
not.
of my grandpa, that you know the story.
I know.
His name was Djalma.
And
So
he
I would
was a
name-
soccer player, so
He was. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for Botafogo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, he was just gasping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just pranking.
He
But
was
now that you
he was a military, like pracinha. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know. He was a pracinha, and then he was a politician. Then he was a soccer player. I mean, first he was a soccer player, then he was a military, then he was a politician, then he was a secretary in a school, then he was not an auditor from the government. That was how he retired.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was so good because he worked like this maybe for the last 4 or 5 years of his life. And at that time you retired with the salary of, you know,
Yummy.
now it's not like this anymore. That's
Yeah.
why I speak English. That now you,
Just a question.
It makes sense.
When he
Yeah.
passed away,
really?
yeah, just to understand.
2 days before I turned 13, remember?
Yeah. Sorry.
2 days.
Sorry.
It's more than 30 years now. And this is what we mean. Like, he contributed as in this position like for 4 or 5 years, then he died, and my grandma is still alive getting the money. You see, this breaks every country, any country. This is what we mean. But let's not talk about this because Fabio is coming, and Fabio will have all the calculation ready about
Whoa. Oh.
Fabio. Hey,
Good evening.
good evening, baby. So
How
let's
are
get
you?
started. I'm fine, and you?
Good.
Okay. Jeff might be coming. Yeah, he didn't say anything, did he?
He didn't. I'm hunting
Okay.
him. Don't worry.
Probably drunk.
Let's go.
All the students
So,
that
guys,
miss class is
he's
drunk.
drunk on
We know.
Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah,
already,
Monday, and I
bro.
was like, okay.
Probably he's still hangover.
No,
Didn't
no,
do
no,
it.
no.
Hangover, but drunk Monday.
No. Not in Wellington's world.
Yeah.
Everybody is
No, yes.
yeah. So tell me, guys, is Brazil a good place to live? Look at my background now, and you tell me, Rio de Janeiro is for sure now not a good place to live. Yeah, at this time of the year. So let's talk about Brazil. Is it a good place to live?
Define the measure. Like
Your
it is about the weather, it is about the life cost, lifestyle.
can be about anything you want.
Because there is any Brazilian style for everyone. So
So tell me, in which aspects is it a good place? It is a good place, and which aspects it's not? You started.
even when you start to complain about the weather, I like ours than like the US or the European, because we have all the stuffs, all the seasons, so it is much better. But in the other hand, we like to survive instead of live. So this is the sad part. Like, we are always fighting a huge battle to live.
Okay. Fabio, what are the differences between Brazil and other countries?
As Wellington said, if we think about the weather, the people, the places, the cities, it's a good country to live, because in general, everything that you find in other countries, we have here as well. But talking about economy, civil rights, politicians, maybe we have a little disadvantage comparison with another countries.
Okay. So tell me, let's split into areas, okay? With about the nature, let's talk about the natural disasters. Yeah, is Brazil a good place to live?
Yes, it is, because
For now.
we don't have the huge ones, but even the small ones, we are not prepared. Like every year, year after year, a minimal rain cause a disaster.
Yeah, but we are not prepared because we don't have.
Yeah, we don't have like earthquake, like these huge ones, but
Yeah,
just raining like we cannot solve the
Not
problem.
normal. Yeah, right,
Like every year
right.
there is a disaster in Rio,
Mhm,
there is a disaster in São Paulo,
mhm,
Bahia. So
mhm.
year after year,
Minas last
yeah,
year.
yeah, we never learned. I mean, we are the population. We learn like, okay, again, let's
Yeah.
start over everything. But
Mhm.
politicians, we are giving up.
Okay, what about women and men? Like there are many countries in which women have very strict laws. Yeah, like they can't go to the same school as men go. They cannot drive unless there is a male figure beside them in the car. What do you think? Is Brazil a good place to live, or the traffic is better in this?
It is Fabio's turn. Go on. Go. We are fully of women, so it is your turn. Think
Uh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, what?
I think Brazil is not a good country to be a woman currently, but it is a problem that most of country have, mainly in countries that the the life is based in religions.
Mm,
But in Brazil, we have particular problems that make women suffer a lot.
okay. So if men and women are equal in Brazil, how do you explain that?
It is explainable. Are you
Well,
making me in a position that I don't have voice to answer?
well, you can say that this doesn't exist, for example. Can you?
Absolutely not. I mean, I know all the arguments that people use to say, to try to find out some explanation, like I'm giving you, but doesn't mean that I agree. Like, oh, in general, women gave up their career to care about kids. They stay out for their company like at least 6 months, but sometimes eventually they decide to give up, like, okay, let's give let's take a break, a gap in my career because I'm going to care about kids. And I'm not saying that it is her duties. I'm just giving the examples that people use to say. Just to help you.
Wellington, it's a safe space here, remember.
Yeah, man, I'm just helping you. Let's creating some arguments for the class.
Okay, okay. How about you, Fabio? How could you explain that?
Yeah, historically, women have kind of responsibilities that disturb continue the career, and sometimes I think actually most of time it is caused by sexism. Sometimes the husband asks to give up the career to care about kids, care about home. Yes, the times changed, but we need to improve these points a lot.
Okay, the gender pay gap is only one of the issues we have, right? So let's discuss this. What is traditionally expected from boys and girls concerning these aspects? I want you to discuss, okay?
Okay. You can start, Bob.
What's traditionally expected from boys and girls concerning
Okay, I'll go with behavior. We used to expect like boys a little demon and girls a little angel. Like boys, it is expect like disorganizing all the home, screaming, like playing with dirty things. And girls, okay, here is your toy, be quiet and don't disturb the environment. Choose one group.
I think personal choice, because in our society, the women are demanded some things. For example, having kids, it's it look like a obligation for women. So the people still don't accept if a woman decide to don't have kids. It is a tradition in your culture. I think so.
Yeah, I agree. For personal choice, women almost doesn't have the right to choice, really choice. Like all the choice, it is on suspicion. Like you are deciding this, but have you considered, or you should, or something like that. Like for a man, okay, you need to be free, take your decisions. Okay, yeah, you are always young, so okay, you can restart, rethink your career. You are able to reach something all the time. For women's, like, okay, you have a full path designed for you. Like, okay, until you got graduated, okay, don't have a boyfriend because you might be pregnant. And then after that, okay, now have a boyfriend, get married, have kids, give up your career, be a nice grandma. So our path is like well designed since the beginning. So it is even strange to talk about, like make me laugh because it is kind of a comic thing if we see in the cinema, but it is a real life, so it became a drama.
What do you think about toys, bro? I think it's a issue to both gender.
Yeah, I agree because when I was a kid, I liked to play like women's doll, like the Barbie, but just to fight, to create a huge battle. Like
Yeah.
Barbie versus Susie would be like my UFC like nowadays.
Yeah.
But like all my cousin complain about like gave up this toys, not for you. It's for the girls. Even to fight is not for you. So since the beginning, it is like well separate. Like this is for you, this is not. So
It's
I think
similar.
that nowadays it's a little bit better.
It's
But-
similar to women playing soccer, for example.
Yeah.
It's more accepted nowadays, but I think there is a preconcept yet.
Yeah.
Okay, and where do you think it comes from? Yeah, let's understand what led us to the gap that we have today. The expectations we discussed to the
Mhm.
realities we have today. Yeah, so let's read here some of the aspects. I think all of them you said, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to show a text and some questions about it, okay, about the text, and I want you to mentally answer them before we debate, okay?
Okay.
Can I show the questions, Fabio?
Sorry, teacher.
Can I show the questions?
Just a moment, please.
Okay, tell me.
reading the last point.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Such a class for Miss Aline.
Yeah, exactly. She would have a lot to talk about.
Uh-huh. I already.
He must be drinking.
Yeah, she's on vacation too, so probably she's drunk.
Yeah, she can.
But it is vacation. Vacation is always Sunday.
So,
I think
okay, you can talk about the answers.
Gideon of the factor surprise too. Unfortunately not. It's not something new. It's not something that, oh my God, like, is it real? Does it happen? So no, it is the same sad story that we listened since then we was kid. So
Yeah,
it is not a surprise.
yeah.
And
It is making part of our society.
yeah, it's almost
Unfortunately.
a well-prepared speech, like, let's talk about this topic again. So all the scripts say, how does it happen, when it started, so why, what we can do to improve, we know, but year after year we are saying and seeing the same things, or sometimes worse, like in the past we just have this kind of problems. Nowadays, we have this plus burnout, plus something bad. So we are just adding bad things and not removing the bad ones that we already have.
Mm-hmm. What about the second question for the text? We are talking about the text. Yeah, would you change, remove, or even add? And how different are they for Brazil and other places? Do you think it is pretty universal?
As
Uh,
go on, go on.
Sorry, bro. But I think there are some points that should be added in the text, because we are talking about the main points that cause its problem, the problem. But there are a lot of points
Yeah.
that we can mention.
Yeah, to add, we can have many other bad things, as we said. And like there is one that is an absurd, but we need to remember, like sexual aggress, something like some jokes that I'm just joking, like just to see, and some questions that it is not allowed. So this kind of things that we can add, and the question if it is different in other country.
Oh,
As far as I know, yes, this is the word that I was looking for. As far as I know, it is a word problem. We know that there are some advanced countries, but it is the minimal, like 1, 2, that we know that this kind of things isn't doesn't have frequently. But in general, it is a words problem.
mm-hmm. It
And
is.
sometimes the men don't accept to be lead for a woman, for example, in the professional environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen. Mm-hmm. Now look at the third question, because this will be very important for us in this class. Which of the factors could be addressed and how in order to tackle the gender pay gap? So keep that question in mind, yeah? And look at the last question. What other social problems have their roots in the factors described? Can you mention?
Social problem. Oh, there
Like
are
the
lonely mothers, the missing
Exactly.
fathers. This is something really, really huge that happens frequently.
And the single moms, they are less paid, yeah, and they're single moms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important too. Yeah, keep that also in mind. Now let's look at this word here, roots. Yeah, when we analyze a problem, we must be very judicious, right? We must get to the bottom of the problem. Yeah, we must get to the roots. Yeah, thinking about a discussion, thinking about what we are doing here, how could you relate all of this to the word root? Like, what is a root?
It is the base part of a tree that is
Uh-huh.
that is on the
Nice. So
on the
apply
ground.
this. When you, what are we doing here? We are
Going to
discussing.
the going to the mainly reason, the original one.
Okay, so let's check some expressions with the root word root. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sending a link on the chat. I want you to do this activity individually. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Did you get all of them right?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh. What about you, Fabio? All of them?
I got 5.
Good. That is good. Okay. Now, before the class, you watched a video, yeah? In this video, we saw an experience that had very promising results. Do you remember?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing here because you said, before the class, you watched the video, and Wellington is like, no,
No, you didn't, Wellington.
I arrived at home and I took my computer. That's why I was 5 minutes late.
5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But she sent the video so early today. I was even surprised. I said, yeah, nobody will have an excuse.
I'm going to send you my Google Maps history, and you are going to be proud of me because I'm here.
There you are here. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Fabio, no problem. Fabio, did you watch?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, nice. So Fabio, you will tell Wellington about the video. Yeah. And what do I want you to do? I want you to, of course, talk a little bit about the video and come up with a small plan of how that strategy or something similar to that, how it could work in Brazil. And you're going to present your plan to us. Yeah, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. That's a lot of time to discuss. Yeah, I'm going to put you two in a breakout room. Then we 3 here are going to be gossiping about you. Yeah.
Bro, I will miss you in this activity.
Don't forget, Fabio, you have
you
to.
are going to me. You need to tell me the video.
Yeah, you have to fill him in, okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Where are they? Okay, they're gone. Now I have you two here as unassigned. I'm going to put you two in breakout room.
And I have you here, like, not joined, like,
yeah. Yeah. I'm going there a little just to see if Fabio is really telling him about the video.
It's okay.
There they come.
We are not the kind of students that is called. We just
Yeah.
Impressive. So amuse us.
Well, the first question, it is if it would work in Brazil, right? The final our answer might be rude, but it is true. Like, doesn't matter. We already have the worst scenario. We need something. So this is something to start. It's not a time to create questions like, okay, this is a closed environment, but when the kids are out of the school, they are going to receive some different inputs. So we are not completely certain that it's going to work. So the final answer, it doesn't matter. We need something. So this is something to start. If it doesn't work, at least we already tried it, and we are going to learn something to do different. So it is time for doing, not time for questions. So go on, Fabito.
Yeah, we think that we haven't a magical solution. it's a process. It's could be start the government putting small methods in the society, in the companies, in the school, to create a mental changing, to improve these solutions until we reach a truly method to that become a real culture in our country.
That is our simple answer.
Could you give us some examples
Well,
of these simple methods?
according to the things that Fabio taught me some minutes ago,
He's gonna blame you, Fabio. See,
no, I like it. I like it, the school environment, like equal for women's and men's and boys,
Mhm.
girls. I like it. It is something that we can start to do because, and now it is the easiest thing. When we are kid, we are the kind of people that it is shapeable. I don't know if it is a real word, but we can shape. Like when we are too old, it is a hard thing because we need to rethink, we need to think about to do the right thing. When we are kids, okay, this is the right way, okay, let's just follow. So we need to use this phase on the kids' lives to change the future society.
Mhm. There is no deconstruction necessary. Yeah, it's just construction. Mhm. Nice, very nice. Now take a look at this word and tell me the pronunciation of it.
Woman.
Huh?
Bro, it is a trick. Don't go, don't bite. It is a poison cage. All the time that teachers do that, don't bite.
Don't bite. Come on, what is the pronunciation?
Women.
What about this one?
I would say women.
So the first one, singular, yeah, is woman.
Yeah.
Woman. And the second one, plural, is
Women.
women. Yeah, like woman and women. You just look at the letter E, we, women.
Yeah.
When there is no E, it's woman. Yeah. Okay. And women is already plural. Okay. So there is no men's and women's. Only if it's really a lot. like an institution. Yeah. No, but it's woman and women. Okay. Look, Rachel helped us, like woman, women. See? Nice. Talking about Rachel, I'd like to introduce you to your new JT teacher. Yeah, it's gonna be Rachel. Now I feel sad. Now I feel really sad. I'm gonna miss you so much. Be nice to her. Yeah, they are amazing, Rachel. But as you saw, you cannot trust them. Yeah. At all.
Yeah, Raquel, this is what we're gonna have to put up with.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like to start the week
To start the week. Exactly. There are 2 students missing, and so Aline and Jeff are not here today. Yes, yeah, probably they are
Monday.
drinking.
It's
Yes, it's-
Monday. Monday.
Yeah,
Monday.
like
Monday.
they are probably drinking together.
Probably, yeah.
because they are
probably,
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
they are friends.
What happened to Monday? It's like,
Ah,
Monday is
Yeah.
the new Friday.
yeah, probably.
okay, for Thursday, I would probably accept that, but Monday.
Mondays, yeah.
There are people
Mhm,
still trying to
Mondays.
recover from the hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I don't drink, but as far as I
on.
know, what do people say? What is the best thing for hangover?
Keep yourself to avoid hangover. Keep yourself drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, guys, this is Rachel. Okay,
This is Rachel,
Raquel.
guys.
Yes, she is the queen of artificial intelligence. So be ready. Yeah,
Yeah, I know you.
be ready. Yeah, we
She
have been
is.
learning a lot from her. I can
True.
tell you. A lot. Yeah, so she is amazing. She wouldn't be here yeah, if she couldn't challenge you and challenge us as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
so
does that.
this is Raquel, this is our teacher. Okay, probably she's gonna be teaching you get together and other classes as well. Okay,
Next Monday she starts. Does she start?
probably.
Probably yes.
I'm learning this with you guys. That's okay.
Be
Yeah,
prepared.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
yeah,
prepared.
probably. Okay, so this is it.
Okay,
You go to your
guys.
class, you have
You're
your class.
challenging
Yes.
me. Really? You're
No, be
challenging
prepared
me.
because
you.
Aline, she's a tough girl.
Ah, come on.
Not
she's
here.
I'm
She's
kidding.
sweet, Rachel.
Please,
She is. She
be
is.
safe, guys.
That's
you.
the point is
I
that
wonder
she
who-
has strong
Bye-bye.
opinions.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
prepared.
she does. She does.
Just
See
curiosity.
you guys. Bye-bye.
Eat plants.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Welcome, welcome.
Bye
Aline doesn't
bye,
like.
babies.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Safe. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.